Alright, what's up? That's gonna be weird, but I'm gonna play one game, and I'm gonna talk about a different game. Um, just, I know it sounds very, very goofy, but, yeah. I'm gonna talk about Fable, Fable 2, and my, worries and hopes about Fable 3. So anyway, Fable 1. Let's get into that. Came out for the original Xbox, the one that broke down on everybody. I gotta face this fat-looking ugly dude. And I first played it. I fell in love with it. Of course, I will admit that when I first played it, I did not play it for the missions. I did not play it to achieve anything. I played it just to basically go around and kill people. So was not exactly sure on the game's full power, so to speak. And then I ended up actually getting a copy of Fable. I ended up getting the Lost Chapters, to be exact. Played it and beat it, both good and evil. And I still go back to it constantly just to go around and just kill, basically. And I still have fun with it. I love going back to that game just to mess around, and I'll probably be starting a new file on it just to, you know, go for another world, see how I can do it different. And you know, yeah. The only thing that is really not all that good about the first Fable game is the graphics. But graphics aren't everything, especially nowadays. Graphics are nothing. Who cares about graphics? I mean, graphics can help. I mean, if you got great graphics, sometimes people think, oh, it's going to be an amazing game because of the graphics. That's not always the case. Graphics weren't all that great, but it wasn't the graphics that really made the game. It was more the gameplay and the fact that it was a game where you could choose whether you wanted to be good or evil, pretty much kill anybody you wanted to kill, and not only would it affect the story, but it would also change your appearance as well, and not a lot of games are doing that at the time, which is what made it really unique, and one of the reasons why I like it so much. And another thing I like about it is your magic. You get a good amount of, nice little amount of spells for your magic list that you can use, upgrade. You can mix, and you can just fucking, you know, you can slow down time and then just kill everybody with your lightning. Think nothing of it. Or if you want to be in a pissed off rage, you could always berserk and, you know, be basically unstoppable. Especially if you're at the end of the game like I am and you just play for fun. You got that fucking sword that heals you after time. Yeah, about that. So yeah, that's basically my Fable love right there. Now, when it comes to Fable 2, this is where the graphics really improved tremendously, but I'm probably gonna get a lot of disagreements and hate for this, but in my personal opinion, I think making the graphics better destroyed the gameplay. I didn't like it as much. I thought the gameplay was rather short and lacking. It didn't seem like it was as long as the first game, especially if you have the Lost Chapters, like I do. After you defeat Jack of Blades the first time, the story continues after that, unlike the original Fable one, where when you beat Jack of Blades, that was basically the end. If you had any like uncompleted side quests, you could go do those. But with the Lost Chapters, once you defeated Jack of Blades, the story continued, and there was more to it, and you ended up facing Jack of Blades again. The story didn't seem that long with the second one. It seemed very short. Like, it didn't even take me that long to beat the game. Maybe a week at best. And that wasn't actually, like, you know, some of that was just messing around and doing jobs, getting money, and going out and getting a wife, and blah blah blah. And it still only took me about a week or so to beat it, after doing all the extra bullshit. So it was really short to me. I'm probably gonna lose because I'm busy talking. But, I don't know, maybe. And another thing that really I thought kind of sucked was, it didn't seem like there was as much magic in the second one. It seemed like the magic inventory shrunk, which it did. Unlike the first one where you could have, like, I think, yeah, I want to say at least 20 different spells and you could upgrade them all. The second game you only get, what is it, like 6 or 7 spells? Yeah, you can upgrade them just like you could in the first game, but it doesn't really do anything. My favorite one to use is the lightning. It's always lightning. It's been lightning for the first one and the second one. That was really dumb of me to do that. Why did I just do that? Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this one. But, yeah, the magic spells just, it seemed lacking in that department when it came to the magic, and that was very disappointing to me. Same with the weapons. It seemed like there was a lot more variety in weapons in the first one, especially with your long-range weapons. The guns, not too fond of the guns, and there's only a short, select few of them, for that matter. Unlike the first one where it was a crossbow, but you had, you had a variety to choose from. Although it wasn't many, there was still a good handful of them. And then as far as like the regular weapons go, like melee weapons, there was a massive choice for those in the first game. I don't even think I still have all the weapons that you can get in the first one, and I think I have almost all the weapons you can get in the second one. I think I'm only missing maybe 2. So outside of all that, the only thing, in my honest opinion, that improved from the second one to the first one was the graphics. And like I said, graphics really don't matter all that much. It's mostly gameplay and storyline that really matter to people. It's not, who cares about graphics? I mean, if you care about graphics, that's you. That's you all day. You care about graphics all you want. I just personally don't care for graphics. I could care less if the graphics are amazing or if the graphics are shitty. If the storyline's amazing and the gameplay is good, then that to me is a good game. Bad graphics or not. And I'm running out of time, and so is he, though. So who's gonna win this? Is it gonna be a draw? I don't know. I'm running out of time. Gonna suck too, because I'm only gonna need 2 more pieces. Let's make that 3 more pieces. Come on! Don't you hear the clock ticking? Time's up. So, what? So, now, like, oh, one more thing before I start talking about Fable 3. The fact that they switched the experience, kinda, it takes a minute to get used to. If you've played the first one, certain colors do certain, raise certain things, like what is it? Red is for strength, green is general, blue is, magic, and yellow is, like, agility, and all that wonderful jazz. It's like long-ranged experience is yellow. And the second one, it's different. It's a whole different thing. It's, I think, red is general, green is, I think, magic, blue is, I think, no, maybe blue's general. I can't, see, that's how bad it is. I can't even remember off the top of my head. But it changes. And I thought that was really aggravating. Of course, after you get used to it, it's not that bad, but if you're somebody who's playing for the first time and you've played the first Fable game and you notice that that's different, it's like, okay, gee, thanks for that. I was kind of used to the system you had before, but, you get used to it, I guess. Now, with the third one coming out in, I think, about a month or so, I have some concerns. I mean, shouldn't we all, if you're agreeing with me and thought that Fable 2 was a bit of a letdown from the first one. The one thing I think is cool, if they're still going with it, is the fact that you can, if you use the same hard drive that you used for the first or the second Fable game, the character that you play in the third Fable game will be the son or daughter of your character from the second game. That is, if they're letting you choose your gender again. But if they are son or daughter of your character from the second game, which I think is pretty cool. That's pretty nifty there. The graphics, they look a little better than the second game. But, once again, like I said before, I'm not really one to care for graphics, but the fact that they improved it again is kind of nifty, I guess. Always gotta improve, gotta make things better than before. So, the story seems kind of interesting. You're trying to be the king of Albion, from what I've gathered. I just seen a preview for it a couple days ago at Best Buy. Or maybe it was yesterday, last night, might have been. I think it was last night. I saw a preview for it at Best Buy. And it looks, the graphics look good, the storyline looks okay. So, my concern with it, though, is the magic thing. As dumb as that may sound, I like the magic aspect of Fable. I was a huge magic user for the first Fable, and it really sucked that you didn't get as much of a choice for the second one, because it limited me, and I didn't like feeling limited to my magic powers, damn it. I want my magic! No, well, yeah, I do, but, so I'm really hoping that they actually give you a bigger variety of magic to use. Probably not, but hey, we can all dream. No, come on, I need like 4 more pieces here. And yeah, that's just the way I'm feeling right now. I mean, I can hope and pray that they do this one right. The first one was done right, in my personal opinion. Minus the graphics, but again, I don't really care for graphics. The first one was done right. I loved the first one. I hate the second one. So, I'm hoping that they do right with the third. I'm praying to God they do right with the third. So that's my little personal opinion on Fable and the history of Fable, as it so be. This game, on the other hand, this game is fun, except it can get very kind of tricky after a while. But hey, it wouldn't be a true game if it didn't. So, shut up and stop complaining, even though I'm the one complaining. Alright. Okay. Wish you could get like extra time for pulling off these big combos. It's really gonna piss me off. I only got 2 pieces left to undo, and I'm running out of time again. The clock is ticking down. I'm running out of options here. Aw, you gotta be fracking kidding me, son. Aw, dude. Oh, wait. Try this. In here. See, it can get a little tricky after a while. If I didn't know any better. Fuck me running. Well, I'm sure you guys don't want to hear me ramble on about this game. So, with that being said, I think I will put this video to its closing end. So you have just heard the wonderful ranting of the POG. As soon as the next Fable game comes out, I will probably do a review on it. After playing it, obviously. Do my best at that. And, yeah. Be paying attention to the channel. More videos popping up soon. New Let's Play coming up, since I'm canceling the Donkey Kong one for now. So there's a new one that should be popping up on here soon. I won't tell you what it is. I'm not gonna ruin it. So, yeah, just know that Donkey Kong will be coming back, but until then, POG out. Peace.